So I'm down here caving. I'm down here caving, and I actually found a zombie spawner. So let me. Ooh. This is what I do. There's so much. Okay. So I need to light this up more. Oh. Yeah, it's right here. No, no. Ah, man. That's gonna be a long walk. I think I know where it is though. I might lose my stuff though. Okay. Man, that looks cool. Okay, we're almost to the place. So this is where the torches stop. Well, I guess they keep going over there, but that's not the way we want to go. We want to go that way. And I'll meet you at the house. There's the house. Okay, so we have like 5 minutes ish, which means I don't think we're gonna get our stuff back, but I'm gonna try. All sorts of baddies running around. Okay. So what should I do? Should I make armor and stuff? Yeah, I don't think I have much of a chance otherwise. Hey, dude. Stay away, please. Uh-oh. Mike. Okay. Now let's quickly make armor. Speedcraft. Oh no, I don't have enough iron. Okay. Let's think. Okay. This is gonna have to do. Okay. And now let's grab I guess I need blocks. And then let me get some food. Okay. Let's maybe I should get a pick too. Man. Not very prepared. Do I even have oak? Oh no. I have the diamond pick. Okay. Let's go. Alright, I don't exactly know where the spawner was. It was somewhere in this general direction. So if I go down the cave. Is this not it? I thought this was it. It's this one. Yeah, it's over here. And then there used to be a lava fall there. Yeah. I mined out this whole area now. We loop around. And then this should connect up to our furnace area. And then the place I was exploring was over here. That lava's gone now. Okay, so this is where I was exploring at one point. But I don't remember where over here it was, which is the problem. I think this is the way. I think it's over here. Oh no, my stuff. Crap. Okay, die. Lag. Let me grab another torch. It's still spinning. I don't know if that means it's done or not. Let me grab another torch. Oh man. I was really expecting to get my stuff back. I figured I got here in fast enough. Okay, I hope this is enough. We got buckets. That's not... I don't really care about buckets, but a saddle. A saddle. Ooh, oh no. Let me jump. Okay. We got bread. More buckets. Wheat and string. Okay. Great. And we have a spawner, which is the important thing. I can't believe I actually found this place again. This is actually the second spawner I found. I have the mossy cobblestone to prove I found another spawner, but I don't know where it is, and I lost the footage for it. I don't know how. I know I recorded it, but I don't know where it is. But that was a while ago. But now we have a spawner where I actually know where it is, which is nice. But it's the worst kind of spawner, to be fair. But, oh well. Okay. Let me go get more stuff. And I'm going to keep caving, and then we'll go back up and do what we're actually planning on doing today. Alright, let's keep a goodies chest. Let's put the saddle in here. Actually, I really want to try out the saddle. Let me do that. I'm pretty sure the only thing you can put a saddle on is a pig, because obviously you don't have horses right now. So let's see if we can find a pig. Ooh. For tribute. Hello, pig. Oh well, it's really jerky. You want to turn it into pork jerky? Well, then stop being so jerky. Okay, good. Can I control it at all? No. The pig has control. And, oh, I right click to get it off. Okay. Huh. I don't have a shovel to dig a hole for this guy. If I kill the pig, will I get my saddle back? I don't know how else I'd take it off. You right click to get off the pig, by the way. Okay. Sorry, pig. No. Oh, that was my only one. Okay, I guess I hope to get another. I'm just minding my own business. I really want to do the redstone stuff today. But I found another thing. But I think it's a skeleton one. Or is this just... Oh man, that hurt. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We can't place torches on the spawner itself. Yeah. Okay. But hopefully this is enough. Ooh, 2 more saddles. Okay, there's only 1 chest, but it's a skeleton spawner. Oh wow. So we found 2 spawners now. I don't know where the spawner is in relation to the other one. But this is great. I'm going to build it. We definitely have to build a skeleton farm. Not today, but maybe next episode. I was planning on doing more redstone stuff next episode, but maybe we'll do a skeleton farm. Okay, I figured out how it's related to the zombie spawner. So this is the skeleton spawner, and then if I walk around the spend here, and then it's going to come out into a big tunnel right here, and then you just walk down the big tunnel. And then once you get into this room, up that stairway is where the zombie spawner is. You go through the stairway, that's this is the thing I remember. This giant block of cobblestone that used to be lava. Then you go down over here, and here's the zombie spawner. So they're pretty far away, so I don't think we can do like a double spawner or anything, but this is good. This is really good. Excited. I died again to a creeper. It was back here. Yeah. My stuff is fine. That's good. Should I repair this hole? I mean, maybe eventually, but I kind of like the sand. I want the sand. So thank you, creeper, for mining the sand for me. But now I need to organize my inventory. Alright, and that wasn't the only time that a creeper blew up tonight. It also blew up over here. But we have 45 sand, so I guess that's something. I might need to rip up this beach and just like leave the top layer of sand, because I'm gonna need a lot of sand for something I have planned. Not today, but eventually. And there's a lot of sand over here. Okay, but let's go do what I want to do. So yesterday we dug out this gigantic area. Holy moly, there's a lot of sheep. Kill sheep. I'm gonna kill you all. We messed around with the new signs, and we figured out how to design our adder. But to actually, okay, I'll leave the rest of you. But to actually build it, I'm gonna wait until you no longer trample redstone when you walk on it, because the mobs kept messing it up. So today, I think instead of doing like redstone stuff directly, I want to come over here to where we're going to be building our little area, our entry area. Like, I'm planning on having the train come out of this hill here. And then in one of these hillsides, I want to dig my mine, which is what I want to work on today. And for the mine, we're going to do like a natural cave that slowly goes down, and you just walk down like a slabbed cave, maybe with grass in it, that goes down to y equals 12 or something. So let me figure out which one of these walls I'm going to put the mine, and I'll get back. Alright, I made a decision. So that is where we're going to come out for the train. Over here is going to be a tunnel that goes into this side of the island. Over here is where the mine's going to be. And then all the way over here on the opposite side of the canyon, or the valley, or whatever you want to call it, there's going to be another little dig out area that's going to act as a trail that goes to this side of the island where the computer is. So let me start working on this cave, and I'll come back. Alright, this is kind of what I'm talking about. So the grass is starting to spread in here. I have ideally like a grass floor. We put like wooden planks on the bottom of each of these levels. Though I probably should extend this a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And maybe I'll widen these tunnels a little bit, because this is a bit narrow. But at the same time, this is like a pretty nice grade, I guess is the correct term for that. So I'm going to keep digging this down all the way to y equals 12 or whatever the mining level is in this version. I'll have to go check. And then we will figure out how to decorate this and what to do. But that's just going to be a bunch of digging, so I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, I have something to show y'all. I went ahead and dug the tunnel all the way down, and I did this thing. I'll show you what this is in a second once we're down there. But this goes all the way down, but it's really ugly right now because, I mean, I just patched it with cobblestone, I left the dirt. I didn't really try to make the walls look very natural right now. And I need to add a lot more details. I have a lot of ideas to make this look a lot cooler as we go down. And also add variety into the like block palette, because currently it's just grass. I want to add wooden slabs for walking down. I'm just because walking up it's currently a real pain. You have to jump like 60 times, but let's go down. So I tried to make it look somewhat natural, how the cave winds, but the fact that it's a straight cavern for a long time, it's not going to be very fast. The cave gets a lot wider here, which was a bit of a pain to dig out, but over here it's pretty narrow. And I need to fix this wall. This wall's really flat. And then it bends down and then it heads back towards the direction of the entrance. And it becomes really narrow down here. Partly because I was tired of digging, but also because I wanted more variety. I need to fix that. That's gross. And I need to get rid of all this dirt. And fix all this cobblestone because I kept messing up. And you can see how deep we are at this point. The grass hasn't gotten here, but there's like gold. And then if you keep going down, there's redstone over here. And then if you loop all the way around this little corner, you get to that little 2-3 block thing that I showed at the top. It ends up being a ladder. It's not a very interesting climb. But here is where the tunnel's going to be. So we already have a bunch of veins of redstone. There's so much redstone over here. And we even have diamonds. So I wanted to mine these. Ooh, there's 3 on top too. That's crazy. That's a lot. Okay. Then we have all this redstone. This is a pain to mine. Let me mine it. And the last one. Okay, I don't have any dirt on me to fix this, but that's all the redstone. And then there's 1 gold over here. Ooh, there's more than 1. And that's a lot of gold. Okay, I need to fix this too. My sheep. But yeah. So I'm gonna put water here and I'm gonna try to do like a water drop down thing. I don't know if that works in this version. Maybe I need to put the water down here. I'm not sure. And then over here is going to be the chest room where we store all of our minerals. And then as we go down here, I'm going to just keep digging 2x1 tunnels. And hopefully we go pretty far. There's actually a lava lake here I hit. I'm pretty sure this is the right level because the lava level's at my feet, but it might not be. I don't know. Hopefully it is though. And we're going to get a lot of stuff out of that because I've already gotten a stack and 40 of redstone and 6 diamonds out of this, and I've barely even done anything. I've just mined out the 3x3. So let's go back up and get dirt and stone to fix this mess that I just made. Okay, I got stone smelting, I got some dirt. I haven't changed this area at all, but it has been like a month and a half since I recorded last. I have been playing in this world a lot, but I've just been doing grindy stuff, like digging that tunnel. But I have another 2 things to show you, and we'll do that after we fix the mess I just made. And then after I show you those things, we'll come back and fix and finish the tunnel, finish the mine here. So let's just slowly watch this melt, and I'll be back. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to do anymore. Maybe it would have been faster just to like set up more furnaces, but I just sat there and watched it. Well, while I was doing stuff on my phone, obviously, but still. Okay, here's the tunnel. That's a very dangerous fall right now, so we're gonna go this way. The grass has gotten a little further. That's good. It should just be around this bend here. I need to fix all this too, but I'd rather figure out what the shape of the tunnel is going to look like first. Here. Okay. I can remove this torch because we're going to fill it in. Okay. And we're going to put wood slabs on top of that. And then here. Is this good? Yeah. And then once we're down here, this is where I have to fix all the walls. That's probably fine. And then this. Man, I really messed this part up. I don't know what that was. Maybe coal. Redstone doesn't spread that far. I think that's it. Oh, there's diamonds over here. Okay, that was it. All right, I want to show you my new stuff. So let's take a plunge real quick. All right, Geronimo. Okay. Respawn. Oh, lag. Okay, I think I'm back. Oh no. Okay, maybe. Is this the right way? No, it's this way. Man, didn't you guys miss this place? This place is so cool. Oh man. Okay, I have to walk up this bridge every time now. I can't really even see where the bridge is. It's up there. Lag. I don't know what's causing all this lag. Man, this bridge is so cool. Okay, but the first thing I did, you can't really see it right now, but I finished this cliff. We'll look at that next. Look at that last once it's light out. But the other thing is over at the quarry, so I'm gonna go over there. Let's finish going up. Man, that's cool. I really like that. I need to make like a little loop around here. Okay, I made some tools. That's where I got the wood from. Should I? Fine. There. All the OCD's gone. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the quarry. So I've been working on this place for like a couple months, probably. Maybe I've done like 30 or 40 more hours of digging while listening to podcasts and watching movies. And I filled up both of these rows full of dirt. There used to be cobblestone in some of these chests. I moved it over to this chest, but every single one of these double chests have dirt in them. And I've also gotten to the point where my I wasn't expecting to get very much gravel, so I stopped. I never really gave a dedicated place for it. But I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of room for all my gravel. I also have gravel over here. Yeah, I have gravel here and here. Oh, here's the mossy cobble, by the way, from the spawner I found at some point that I didn't record, or I lost the recording for. And I also have a lot of wood, like from just cutting down trees that were in the way. But where did all this dirt come from? Well, let me go show you. Okay, so last time we talked, I think I only had that mountain way back there dug out at all. But now I've dug out pretty much almost like 70% of this area that I marked out before. So I used to have a dirt bridge that I had to use to get up here, but now I just walk up through this hole that used to be dirt. And this is all dug down to the level that this is. And it took a bit of counting, bit of thinking to figure out where the actual level was here. But this whole area used to be dirt up to this height. And I dug it all out. What was I listening to? I was watching some math lectures because I'm a mathematician, but I was also watching some videos about like creepy YouTube videos. Hi, pig. While I was digging some of this out too. And then this area here continues on through this little valley, which is really cool. And counting the blocks to figure out where the dirt level stopped over here was really hard because I had to count it through that mess. But this ends up being the dirt level. And while I was over here, this is the next place I dug out, by the way. While I was over here, I was listening to history lectures and more creepy YouTube videos because I like those, because I usually like to watch those before I watch movies. We have this really weird, like, this hole that's underneath, like, this mountain. I don't really know what this is in the terrain gem, but I dug that out. And then I went over here and dug this part out, which it was a real pain to dig out all the dirt from here because of this wall. The dirt just kept being on top of this wall, and I had to pillar up, and it was a mess. But I got it dug out. I don't know what I was listening to. I think it was like some videos about cults. I was watching some videos about cults while I was doing this. And over here I was listening to like Asian history podcast while I was finding this area. I still need to get rid of some of the dirt on this pillar and that land bridge over there, or that arch, national arch. I don't know what you want to call it. But I need to get rid of that dirt. I don't really want to pillar up though. That's always a pain to get rid of. But this area is really cool. I had to expand it out a little bit more because the torches were off over here. But that was fun. And then over here, I was listening to an Every Single Album episode while I was digging this out. Yeah, and this was also, this part here wasn't a pain, but up here on this side was a pain because there was dirt at multiple levels, and there was like multiple veins of dirt connected. I don't remember where it was, but one of these had like 4 or 5 dirt veins connected to each other. Like sheep. Man, I realize how much of my life I wasted digging this up, but that's fine. I'm learning a lot while I'm watching YouTube and listening to podcasts, and I'm also watching a lot of movies while I'm doing this. So I'm trying to climb up here. So I was watching Batman videos because I'm a really big DC fan. Superman just came out a little bit ago. That was a really good movie. We've actually had 3 good superhero movies in a row, and that's really exciting because there was a real rut there for a little bit. But I was watching Batman videos while I was digging this out. And this is the area I showed before that I dug out. I also dug out these whole mountains too, though. And I was watching a lot of politics videos because, I mean, I'm sure you know that there's a lot of politics going on right now in 2025. There's always a lot of politics going on. But I did that while I was digging that top of the mountain out. And I was also listening to a lot of English history, the British History podcast, while I was digging up the other mountain over here. Let me go over there. Yeah, so while I was over here, when I was up on top of that mountain, I was watching I was listening to British History podcast while I was digging that out. That's really interesting. I didn't realize how complicated British history was in like the Anglo-Saxon era. I'm only like 150 episodes in, and there's like 500 and something episodes, and he's only in the year like 1080, I think, 1090. He's not very far into British history. But it's a really interesting podcast, so you guys should listen to it. There's a lot of stuff to listen to. But I also had like a chest full of picks, so I also mined out some of this stone here, which is unfortunate. I probably shouldn't have, because now you don't get to see the mountain the way it was. But here's the view. I really like the look of this. Too bad we're gonna have to tear down all these mountains soon. I was down here. I was listening to I was watching a movie. I was watching American Pie when I was digging that out, which I didn't like it, so I stopped watching it. And I watched Zombies 2, the bad one, 2. I mean, there's multiple bad ones, but Zombies 2 while I was digging this out. And then I also connected it up to the rest of this area while I was listening to like Taylor Swift music, because I was listening to albums before I listened to every single album. And now I'm digging out this area up here, and I did that while I was watching Zombies 4. And I'm gonna slowly work my way to finishing this mountain, and once I do that, I just need to finish this, and then we're all done. But we're not all done, because so this is where I initially stopped torching things, but then I went onto the Memory Alpha wiki to see how wide the Enterprise D was, and the Enterprise D to dig this out for the Enterprise D, I'd actually have to go all the way to where I stopped placing torches over here. So there's still a lot more I need to dig out, dirt-wise, going this direction. But not only that, so this is where the torches end. It goes right up to the ocean, but this ocean doesn't stay over there. If I come up here on top of this mountain, it was actually a real pain to torch that up, I remember. I think I was watching Bugman CX while I was torching this up. That's a really good video series. He started around the same time that I did, but he's much further into this project because, I mean, he's basically doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's not doing day to day. He's doing it like update to update, just kind of playing it as long as he wants to, which makes a lot more sense, but I'm stubborn. And he's also a lot more consistent, so he uploads a lot better videos. But I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So the ocean, that's the torch line. The ocean crops in, so I'm gonna have to drain this ocean quite a lot once I get over here. So that's gonna be a pain. But I'm actually really looking forward to that. It's gonna be a change of pace compared to just digging out stuff. I say I'm looking forward to it. I'm really not gonna look forward to it by the time I get there. I don't know what I'm gonna drain it out with though, because I only have gravel, and then my gravel's gonna turn to flint if I keep digging it out. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Oh well. Nice sheep. Hello, sheep. Okay. But I think I wasted enough of your time looking at this quarry. So let's go look at the cliff that I built. And I know y'all probably don't care like what I'm listening to while I'm doing all this mining, but I just think it's really cool that I can remember all that stuff because I have this like memory palace almost that's built into the game, like built into the process of listening to things while I'm playing games. I don't know, it's crazy. Like I can still remember like books my mom was reading when I was a little kid while I was playing Wii because I was playing the Buzz Lightyear level in Toy Story 3, the Wii game, and I remember what the book was about when I was playing that because I heard it and I associated it with the memory of the visual experience I was having, and the game was really memorable. So it's a really useful trick, is what I'm trying to say. And this looks so cool though. I really like this. Like, look at that. Ah, man. This is gonna be really cool once I can't even see the walls anymore, which it's probably gonna be another year or so before that happens. This is also a really nice view. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, it's day. So let's go look at my place. Okay. So, look. Here's the cliff. Well, from this direction. So while I was building this, I was watching these modpack reviews about, well, maybe it was more of a mod review, about this new mod in 1.8. Beta 1.8, I should say. Better than Adventure. I don't know anything about it. But I'd like to actually play it at some point. But as you can see, it looks serviceable. I left a bit of an opening here because I was thinking about putting a cave, an artificial cave. I completely forgot I did that. It's been a while since I've built this place. But I think it'd be really cool to have an artificial cave here. Just like as a secret place. Not much of a secret since I'm saying it right here. And yeah, I mean, it's not much, but it certainly completes. It makes this look a lot better because it's like built not just into one cliff, it's built into two cliffs. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the redstone mine area, but this place is really coming along. Call me crazy, but part of me wants to make this like a natural park or something because that natural arch over there is so cool. I'm thinking about like making like a tunnel or maybe a boat or something to make it look like this place was some sort of nature reserve, and then remove all my torches and stuff from over there because I think that's just such a picturesque view of really good terrain. It's just so cool. Like just the way the trees are, it's like somebody designed it. Okay, so before we start like working on fixing this tunnel and making it look really cool, I really want to try this mine out and see how good it is. So maybe I'll make 2 diamond picks and I'll just mine out one of these 2x1s one way and then mine another 2x1 out the other way and see how much redstone and diamonds I get Alright, this is expensive. There we go. 2 diamond picks. Okay. And I got most of my other stuff. Let's get rid of this stone pick. I don't need it. Let's just throw it out. Okay. I think I'm ready. Let me grab some pork too. Raw pork's fine. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna mine out this one, and I'm gonna mine out this one, and let's see how much we get. Okay. So here's our spoils. So we got 6 diamonds out of that. I got about 40 iron. I already have it smelting over here. I got 14 more gold, I think. Then like 4 or 5 stacks of redstone. So it was pretty good. And since I got 6 diamonds, I'm thinking about just continuing on with this mining expedition until I stop getting diamonds out of it. So maybe I'll craft a couple more picks. Let's see. Yeah. 4 diamond picks in 1 episode. That's great. Okay. And I'm going to keep mining this mine until we run out of diamonds, and we'll see how much we get. You know how it goes at this point. So I was just going through. I went through the cave. And I was minding my own business. I walked right under here, and then a creeper fell on my head, and I lost one of my diamond picks. I haven't made it that far, and yeah, we're not that far away from the, like, you can see how much of the pick I used. But yeah, I lost one of my diamond picks. So I don't know. Maybe I won't mine anymore, because I'm not really prepared to take on this cave. I could do it between episodes, but this is a big cave. Ooh, cool. Okay, I just bit the bullet. I've done a lot, actually. So what should I show first? Well, I got rid of all the dirt and cobblestone, and I also modified what the cave looks like a little bit. Not too much though. Like I changed this wall to where it's less flat. It looks a lot nicer now. It does look a bit plain, but that's fine. The grass is getting close to going all the way down, but it's not quite there yet. Still has another 50 blocks or so probably. And then at the bottom here, this looks a lot better. At the bottom here, I edited my drop shaft, so it used to be 3 wide, and what I did is I just put a pillar in the middle, and then I put torches every 3 blocks on the inside here. That way, I still had plenty of light, but at the same time, it was split in between up and down. And then here, you just jump down and you go into this water column, and then you try not to drown. Okay. I need to dig this out to be like a chest area. But then over here, so this is where we had the mishap with the cave. This is where the creeper dropped on me. And I said I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to come in here and mine everything. But I decided to anyways. Bit the bullet. I was determined to not let this cave conquer me. So I destroyed everything in here. I mined all the resources, and I need to leave before I get lost. So let me go back down. But I did find a bunch of stuff in here. The most important thing that I found was 10 more diamonds. And then I've got coal, redstone, some iron and gold, a bunch of stuff. I've been using this place as a place to commit, when I need to go back home. So I just leave my stuff here, and it's building up. I've already taken 1 set of tools out of here, so I've died a few times. But let's go make some wooden slabs. I don't actually know if there are wooden slabs yet. If there are, I want to put those inside of that cave down there. Okay, moment of truth. It's a pressure plate. Maybe they might not have wooden slabs yet. Oh no. What am I supposed to do? I guess I could do stone slabs, but those look weird. We can try it, and then I might have to get rid of these once the wooden slabs come in. Maybe I should check the wiki first. Maybe there's like a weird craft recipe. Okay, I'm sad to inform you that wooden slabs don't get added until 1.3. That's forever from now. So we're gonna have to deal with stone slabs, I guess. So let me make stone slabs. I'm also gonna make some chests, so we can make that storage area. I was using these furnaces here to smelt the stone for the cave wall. It took 8 stacks of stone. 8 stacks. It's a crazy amount. Okay, so I can only build these slabs down to where the grass has gotten to, because it'll cut it off, but I mean, that's gonna be a lot nicer to get down for. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Alright, this is as far as we go, but it's definitely better to walk up, but it looks so much worse. It looks so much worse. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but it would look a lot better if it was wood. I'm just gonna have to wait. I'll have to live with it. I don't know if we're ever gonna get wooden slabs in this world, but if we do, the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna change these to wooden slabs. That's the truth. Should have brought dirt. Oh well. So what I'm thinking is these first 6, this first group of 2 is going to be furnaces, like inset into the wall. It's gonna back up into this, and that's okay. I'm never gonna go down there anyways after I mine it. What's the best way to place this? I don't know. Oh. Let me see if I can fix that. Nope, I can't, because they're placing against these now. Oh well, that's how it is. Okay. So I'm gonna do those 6 over there, and I'm gonna do 6 more over here. Okay. And then I'm going to put oak pillars here, here, and here, and then I have 32 chests. 6, 12, 18, 24. Maybe I'll go another 6 back. I'm 4 chests short. Oh well. Lag. Okay. It is pretty dark in the back there. Maybe if I put like, should I put a torch there? I don't know. I think it's fine. Can I open all these top ones? Yeah. I've tried to put slabs over all of them, but maybe I missed one. Yep, all of them work. Okay. So here's my 6 furnaces. I got it symmetric, at least. Let me craft a crafting table. Maybe I'll put this in the floor. I don't know where to put this thing. Maybe I just put it there. It's at the end. It looks all prominent and stuff. Okay, and then I need to fix the ground. I got 53 dirt from mining this out, so let's see if that's enough. There. Okay, all I need to do now is fix the roof and add these last 2 chests. So let me go up top and get that stuff. Geronimo. It's very convenient. Okay, I got the stuff. Let me place. Oh, all the way back here. Place. I think this is gonna be the last thing I do today. Why? Because, I don't know. I think we did a lot. This has been a pretty long episode. So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back over to the base, like, to the spawn, and, I'm gonna kill a sheep. And, yeah. Because we're gonna do something over there next time. And I really need to figure out what's gonna go on top of that tower. It looks so weird. That's such a long walk though, which is exactly what I want to fix next episode. Next episode I want to make this walk more bearable by lag. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with this version. I always get lag like that. I want to make my train track over there. And it's going to run straight. Eventually it's going to have to turn to the left and then go down to where I want it to come out of that mountain there, at the redstone place. But to do that, it's going to take some time. Man, I'm really proud of that cliff. Oh man, I forgot a dirt there. What's the easiest way to get that? I have a water bucket. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let's see if we can fix this. Okay. 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 We got that. I thought that was the only one. Yeah, it looks like it. It'll come down eventually. Alright. I'm going to call it there, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all the new redstone mine stuff that we built. Now we have a pretty good plan of what we're going to be doing for the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 episodes. We have the spawner to do eventually. We need to fix this place up. And once the redstone is no longer broken, we can build our calculator, which is going to be fun. But it was really fun. I no longer jump around like an idiot, but it's been fun anyways. And I'll see you guys on the next quest.